Just 1 minute to talk about Doctor Who. Just 1 minute, or maybe two. Welcome to YouTube, we're talking Doctor Who. For you.
Hello everybody and welcome to TMDWP Live. I'm backwards because this is on my iPhone and I've been flipped, so if you're watching this later on YouTube I will have flipped it the right way around. As you can possibly tell, once again TMDWP has moved. My wife and I bought a new house further into Leamington Spa and we're busy painting it. Which is one of the many reasons why there has not been any TMDWP recently. So hello, this is partly what this is for, just to say hello people, I am still here. Yes, this is my new office, which is a bigger than the old one, bit of a mess. And as you can see, priorities have been sorted. I've got the Doctor Who DVDs in place. Hurrah. Anyway, so let's just have a quick update on where we're at with TMDWP. Where are we with TMDWP? Well, so when I last left you, I was in the midst of a series on Doctor Who and Faith. We talked about what did we talk about? We talked about the God Complex, that's what we talked about. And I've been busy mulling over writing a sequel to that for a while, which is still not done. And part of the reason for that is that it sort of links in with some work that I've been doing this year in Oxford, called Oxford Conversations. And this is a series of conversations with academics in Oxford, talking about their work, their life and their faith. And one of those interviews in particular is sort of pertinent to what I want to talk about. And that client is still building the website for those conversations. So I want to hold off on making that episode of TMDWP until I can link you to that interview, because I think you'll find it quite interesting in what that person has to say. And I am still kind of mulling over my thoughts as well. Anyway, looking forward to Doctor Who at Christmas. No real expectations for it at all, other than it should be quite fun. And I'm so out of the loop, I have no idea really what's going on next year. But I look forward to having Doctor Who back on the telly again. Yes. Oh, and the other thing I suppose is to say that there are still interviews from Hooverville that I did, which aren't out there yet. Partly because I only have the audio from one end of the table, which was the interviewing people, which is me and a few others, and he has the recording at the other end of the table, and I haven't got those off him yet. I just saw a tick go, a thumbs up go past, which means somebody's liked the stream. So at least one person is watching. Oh, 2 people have liked it. Fantastic. Hello, Tom and Michelle, who are watching me. Aha. Oh, this is weird. Hello. Hi, Luke. Michelle from Vancouver, says Michelle. This is quite cool. Hello, Michelle. Is there anything you would like to ask TMDWP whilst I am live? Oh, and Tom says hello from Australia. This is good. Hello, Tom. Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose what else is there to talk about in the world of Doctor Who? Power of the Daleks. I haven't seen it yet. I am being very good. Well, maybe, I don't know if that's how you see it, but I am not going to double dip or triple dip or anything. I'm waiting for the full colour Blu-ray next year. So I haven't seen it. I am quite looking forward to it. Yes. Anybody have any Doctor Who related Christmas traditions that they're going to be pursuing? Michelle says, "Good to know TMDWP is coming back. Looking forward to it." I'm glad. I'm glad that I have. I'm glad that I have a dedicated following who like to see my videos. It's always nice to know that there is an audience for what I do. Thank you very much, Michelle. So Michelle says that she's rewatched all the specials minus End of Time and tries to do that each year. Wow, okay. Well, I suppose that task gets more and more difficult each year because there is one more Christmas special to watch. I have to say that I haven't watched a Doctor Who Christmas special for a while. Maybe it's time to rectify that and catch up on some that I haven't seen. I don't think I've actually seen any of the Smith ones, or consequently Capaldi ones, since then. Tom says I'm considering rewatching the Christmas specials in prep for Doctor Mysterio. Certainly will be nice to watch at least some Doctor Who this year. I couldn't agree more. Well, certainly nice to watch Doctor Who in a year when there isn't any on telly. I did have a brief dip back into the randomizer not that long ago, and I'm currently partway through the Gunfighters, which is not at all Christmassy. So my wife is definitely more of a new series fan than, well, she's not really been exposed to much of the classic series. So I might suggest to her, hey, let's watch a Christmas special. She'll probably pick something from the David Tennant era, which will be fun. One more question, I guess, before we go, unless anybody else turns up. What are you most looking forward to, or what are your hopes for 2017 Doctor Who stuff? Michelle says, I'm hoping that Bill is superb so that more diversity is seen. Yes, I mean, I'm hoping for good things from Bill. It will be interesting to see where she's from. Tom says, regarding Series 10, I don't have much specific hope beyond it being good. Looking forward to the return of Rona Munro, though. Yes, me too. I mean, I can't prove this because I didn't make any predictions at the time, but certainly when it was announced that a classic series writer was coming back, I thought she was certainly one of the most likely, and when I heard that it was her, I wasn't entirely surprised. So fantastic to have her back. A, because she's a woman, so we have more diversity on that score, and B, because yes, she wrote the final story of the classic series. Obviously, she didn't know it was going to be that when she started writing it, but Survival is certainly different, paves the way for what we have today. So I'm looking forward to what she's come up with this time round. Hopefully something fresh and exciting. Michelle says, I'm more anxious about Moffat leaving and Chibnall taking over. He hasn't been my favourite writer from previous series. Ooh, interesting. Well, as your long-term viewers of Twitter will know, I'm not the biggest fan of Moffat, so I'm not overly sad that he's moving on. And I'm not the biggest fan of Chibnall's scripts. But no, he's certainly not. He certainly hasn't set the world on fire with anything he's done in his time of writing for Doctor Who. So it will be interesting to see how he comes up as a showrunner. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But we still obviously have another year of Moffat to go. It seems like the announcement of him leaving was quite a while ago, and yet we still have a full year of his content. And then we're not going to see anything from Chibnall, presumably till spring 2018, which seems quite a long way off at the moment. I think I am going to sign off about now. So grateful for you, Michelle and Tom, for jumping in and watching TMDWP live. Yes, I'm probably going to put this up on YouTube just as is. So hello to all you watchers. Michelle says Moffat is the Tennant of writers. I don't want to go. Very true. Very true. That seems very much so. Yes. So yes, to all of you watching this later on YouTube, hello. Any feedback, welcome. I don't know if this will become a regular thing. I've quite enjoyed it actually. Yeah. Thanks very much, and be seeing you soon.
Just 1 minute to talk about Doctor Who. just 1 minute or maybe 2. Welcome to YouTube, we're talking Doctor Who.